everyone, welcome back. This is day 10 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. We've just got 4 more workouts to get through after this one, so I am so excited to take you through another 15-minute, no equipment needed mat Pilates session. If you have a mat, amazing. Otherwise, you can use a towel or you can use a blanket. But otherwise, we've only got 15 minutes, so let's get straight into it. We're going to be started in a nice seated position today. And we're just going to have our legs extended out in front of us. When we're ready, we're going to bring those arms all the way up so they're parallel to the mat. We're going to be retracting those shoulders all the way down. And then imagining that a piece of string is just pulling you up through the crown of the head. We're just going to take a quick spine stretch here. So you want to imagine that you've got a big beach ball that's sitting just in front of you. And as you inhale, you're going to prepare. Exhale, you're going to round the spine, creating a nice C curve, and then imagining that you're curling over that ball and then coming all the way back up. So you're just mobilizing out through the spine, feeling a nice stretch through the spine as you create that C curve, really rounding over that imaginary beach ball, coming all the way up through center. Just 3 more here. Final 2. Last 1. Rounding through. Just holding here for 2, 1. Nice. And then we're going to roll all the way forward. Just stretching out through those hamstrings. And then coming all the way up, just creating a little bit of space behind you. Bring those arms all the way up so they're parallel to the mat. And then we're going to roll all the way down. Arms come up and overhead. Nice deep stretch here through the full body. Ooh, feeling any clicks or niggles this morning? And then we're going to bring those legs up to a tabletop position. You're going to bring those arms up as well. And then when we're ready, we're just going to tap those toes down, alternating through those toes. So you're just going to create a hinge through those hips and then just tap one toe down followed by the other. So exhale to tap down, inhale to come back up. And you want to try and keep a nice right angle bend through those knees. You're really just hinging through the hips. You're not moving through the knees at any point here. We've got a lovely, spicy core workout today. Just 15 minutes of effort before you go into the rest of your day feeling amazing. We've just got 6 more here. Last 5. Final 4, keeping that spine imprinted into the mat. You don't want to be creating any space underneath. Amazing. Final 2. Last 1. Staying lifted through those legs. We're going to extend that right leg all the way back. Bring that right leg in and then extend that left leg. And then you have the option to stay here, or you have the option to outstretch opposite arm to opposite leg. So finding your dead bugs, coming all the way back and then all the way up. Final 6. You've got this. Last 5. Keeping that spine imprinted. Final 4. Final 3. Last 2. Final 1. Staying lifted through. You're going to bring that upper body up off of the mat. And then you're going to extend that right leg out. Bring that right leg in. And then extend through that left leg. You're just doing the same, but just with that upper body lifted. Final 4. Final 3. Final 2. Final 1. Option to stay here, option to extend those legs forward. and then bring them all the way in. Option to bring in those arms as well. So you're rounding those arms round to the back and then curling all the way in. Last 6. Last 5. Stay with me. Last 4. Struggling to count. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Staying extended, just fluttering out through those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Bringing those knees all the way in. Woo, that's a nice way to fire up the core. Amazing. We're going to come onto that left side. So finding a nice right angle bend through that elbow. Those feet are just going to come out to the back of the mat and then up to the top corner of your mat or your towel or whatever you're working with this morning. And then we're going to bring that top arm, so you've just got it nicely balanced in front of you. And then when we're ready, we're going to lift up through those feet, but you want to be shifting back into the fleshy part of your glute. And then inhale to draw it back in. So exhale to reach it up. Inhale to draw it back. Amazing. Just nice, slow, controlled movements. Really feeling that into that right oblique muscle. Testing out your range of motion here. Can you try lifting those feet up ever so slightly higher each time, but without compromising your upper body? So you want to try and keep your upper body as still as possible. You don't want to be collapsing through that shoulder, really keeping that shoulder super still, but making sure that you roll back every time onto that fleshy part of the glute. We've just got 5. Last 4, 3, final 2. Last 1. We're going to stay lifted with those legs. You're going to tilt forward, and then you're going to bring those knees all the way in, and then extend all the way back out. So your knees should be just about touching your elbow. Last 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing those legs all the way down. Amazing. We've just got 1 more to go on this side. When we're ready, we're going to roll all the way backwards onto the fleshy part of that glute and then lifting those feet up. Just holding those feet up. We're just fluttering through those feet for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Place those legs all the way down. Bring those knees in. We're just going to massage out through that glute muscle. And then we're going to roll all the way backwards onto our backs. And then bringing those feet all the way up. So a nice, soft 90-degree bend in those knees, coming into tabletop. Your fingertips are going to come to your temples, really imprinting your spine into the mat here. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring that upper body all the way up and then all the way back down. If this is too much on your abdominals, you can place your feet all the way down and just continue with those crunches coming all the way up and then all the way back down. But making sure that you exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. Last 5. Last 4. Final 2. Last 1. We're going to stay lifted. You're going to extend that right leg, twisting over to the left side, and then come up through center. Drop that head all the way down to the mat. We're going to bring that head all the way up, this time extending through the left, coming over to the right, and then come all the way up through center. So we've just got these crisscrosses, but moving super slowly, coming all the way down. Amazing, really nice, slow, controlled movements here, really feeling that through the abdominals, through that upper body. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Final 2. Final 1. Amazing. Final time, we're going to come over to that left side. You're going to extend that right leg forward. Just bring that right foot all the way up and then all the way down for 8, 7, 6. Trying to keep that left leg bent. Last 5, 4, 3, final 2, last 1. Amazing. Coming all the way through center. And then we're going to take that straight over to the other side. So coming up, twisting over to that right side this time. That left leg goes back all the way up, keeping that toe pointed. Flex the foot, bring it all the way down. Just 8 more here. Last 7. Last 6. Final 5. 4. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Come all the way through center. Hug those knees in, rocking out side to side. Rolling all the way up. We're going to take that over to the other side. Final push for the last couple of minutes here. We're going to bring those legs out, bring them up to the top corner of that mat. Your left hand is just out in front of you for a little bit of stability. And you're really pushing through that right shoulder, creating a lot of strength through that right shoulder. Taking a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, rolling all the way back to the fleshy part of that glute. And then lifting those feet all the way up. So keeping those legs straight as possible. Rolling back into that fleshy part of the glute. And then testing out your range of motion here. Can you try lifting those feet ever so slightly more up each time without compromising the upper body? So all the strength should be coming from your oblique muscle rather than from your arm or from your legs. Last 6. Final 5. Last 4. Stay with me. 3. Final 2. Final 1. We're going to stay lifted. You're then going to bend those knees coming all the way in and then extend all the way out. Just 8 more here. Last 7. Last 6. Final 5. You've got this. 4. 3. Final 2. Last 1. Amazing. Place those legs down. Quick reset before we go into the final pulses. Taking a nice deep inhale to prepare. Nice deep exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring those legs all the way up. We're just going to flutter through those feet for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Bring those feet all the way down. We're going to come down onto our backs. Final minute push. We're going to come into the 100. So when we're ready, we're going to bring those legs up to a tabletop. And then we're going to bring the upper body up with us. And then we're just going to pulse those arms all the way up, down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the breath moving on each count of 5. So inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Stay with me. Just got 20 more seconds. Option for the final 15 to extend those legs out. Last 10. Last 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. Amazing. Bring those knees all the way in. Rocking out side to side. That was a nice spicy way to finish this 15-minute workout. We're going to bring those knees all the way in, hugging up into a nice tight ball. And then when we're ready, we're just going to roll forwards and backwards until we find that nice seated position. Legs crossed over in front of you. We're going to take a nice deep shoulder roll all the way back and down. We're going to bring those hands all the way up, interlace the fingers, send the gaze all the way up to the ceiling. Amazing work, everyone. Bring those arms all the way down. And you are done. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. That was day 10 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. I really look forward to seeing you again on the mat tomorrow. If you liked the video, I would love for you to subscribe and also click like on the video. It just helps a lot more people to view. And I hope to see you and hopefully your friends and your family again on the mat tomorrow. And I hope you have a wonderful day.